I don't want you to change the way you feel, because if you change your thinking and raise your level of expectation, then that will lead to changing how you feel. Because when we start dealing with problems and situations, they don't seem like any fun. There's no joy in it. There's no peace in it. There's no happiness in it, because we see no end in sight. And then because that trial lingers and stays there for so long, all of a sudden now we start anticipating the worst. We start expecting the worst, and we think things are never going to get better. And sometimes we get to the point now where we just literally cry out that we're tired and we don't want to deal with it anymore, don't want to go through anymore. Y'all talk back to me here. But listen, that's not how a child of God should talk. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me here. I know we can't talk like that to everybody, because some people won't allow you to talk like that. And you ought to be glad that you have some friends that won't let you talk like that. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me here. You ought to be glad that you run across some people that tell you, no, don't think like that. We're going to believe God. God's going to turn that thing around, because you don't want to talk yourself into a rut. You don't want to talk yourself into a continuation of your trial. But what you need is somebody to halt you right there and say, don't go any further with your words, because your words have power. Stop saying that you're tired. Stop saying that you have enough. Stop saying you can't deal with it. Stop saying you can't handle it. But now change the way you think and raise your level of expectation. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me here. I believe when you change the way you think now, because when you change the way you think now, you won't say all those negative, disparaging things. But now, as a child of God, no matter how bad it looks, even how bad it feels, you still keep telling yourself and everybody that will listen that the Lord will make a way somehow. You ought to be glad that trouble don't last always, and God's going to turn this thing around. Sometimes you just got to announce that my deliverance must be getting closer, because I see the devil acting a fool. My deliverance must be near, because it seems like the bottom done fell on me. I must be on the verge of a breakthrough for things to be going haywire the way they are. Y'all talk back to me here. I'm not going to allow the enemy to take my victory, so I will not speak defeat out of my mouth, but I'm determined to speak victory. Tell you, never change the way you think. Lord have mercy, for as a man thinketh, then so is he. Y'all talk back to me here. That's why I always encourage people, don't go around talking defeated. I don't care how much the odds are stacked against you, or how bad it looks, or how broke you may be. The devil is a lie. I'm not going around claiming brokenness. I'm not going around claiming poverty. Y'all talk back to me here. I'm a believer. I just believe this thing gonna turn around any minute. The God I serve can switch this situation up. Can I get a witness here? And before the sunrise tomorrow, my situation couldn't be different. That's just a God that I serve. Do I have a witness here? We didn't understand the God that we serve. So now, because we serve a God that's able to deliver and able to make ways out of nowhere, he is a provider and he is a way maker. Now, as a child of God, I've got to learn how to change the way that I think about things. Can I get a witness here? This is important. This is key. I got to get this in so I can move on. You've got to understand that when God don't move the way you think he should move, God didn't make a mistake. And you also didn't know God don't move the way you think he should move. It don't mean that you made a mistake. It just means that his thoughts are not your thoughts, and his ways are not your ways. I didn't say it, but said the Lord. In other words, God said, I'm never going to do it like you think I am, because I've got big picture thinking. Can I get a witness here? You just want peace today. God said, if you let me do it, I'll give it to you for the rest of your life. Can I get a witness here? You just want money for rent. God said, I want to bless you where you never want again. I wish I had somebody here to know that we serve a God that's trying to work out the rest of your life instead of just your right now.